Cancer, the theme for this year is transformation, expansion, playing with others, and change. So where in your life do you want to expand? Where in your life do you want to grow? Where in your life do you want others to play fairly, to be able to get along? Where in your life do you want transformations in the relationships that you have with other people? And what in your life do you want change in your career? Because this is what's promised for 2014. You have to put it in your own personal life, but those will be the areas. You'll get a glimpse of what part of that will mean for you in January, as with the new moon in Capricorn and Venus going retrograde, there is this intensity, this strong intensity about understanding how others interplay in your life. Do they respect you? Do they respect your time? Is there a strong give and take, something that's fair, a fair give and take between what you do for others and what they do for you? This is the theme of the year that we start with. And then it's emphasized by the middle of February, when the North Node moves out of Scorpio and into Libra, which is about fairness and balance. Mars retrograde, Mars, instead of spending 2 months in one sign, is spending 8 months in one sign, and it goes retrograde March 1st. So the intensity will be brought up by March. And where this energy is playing out, now Mars can be in the antagonistic side of life. The little brother that is always bugging you when you want to get something done, poking you. So that's an inner kind of like nuisance. And it can be arguments, but it really is about putting effort into something. It's in a sector of your world that says, don't ignore your subconscious. There might be stuff going on in your subconscious, buried deep from when you were a kid, that you were always supposed to be nice about, and you don't want to be nice about it anymore. It wants to come out. But pay attention to what's going on in your family, but mostly what's going on with you, how you feel about things. Are you being honest with yourself about how what your feelings? Are you being honest about your feelings? And then in April time, major time frame of so much opening up around all of this energy of transformation. So we have this transformation for you that will happen with other people, like how you are with other people, and it will demand that other people be different with you. And you might find some power struggles with them. Like they might not like the fact that you're coming into your own and you're changing and you want to do something that feels right for you. And why we have April such an intense time, it sets up in January. So journal in January, pay attention. But this is a revolutionary energy between Pluto and Uranus. For you, the revolution is how you're interacting with others and how you want to be known in the world. So whatever that image that you have out there in the world, how people code you, what people think of you, what people, if you were walking down the street, would they say, oh, she must be a student, or she must work in the corporate world, or she this. What's that? What is that? What is that image that you portray? And what do you want? What is it that you want to be known for in the world? And that could be changing. And your own image, your own expansion of self, is because Jupiter is in Cancer. It's saying, take a risk, take a chance. You don't have to be in your shell all the time. There's a time to come out, and maybe it will demand that others see you in a different light. And pay attention to that inner awakening from deep within, from deep in the subconscious. Now, on another level, you might find that through this major transformation in your life, some people in your family, they might like you to be the old way. but you have to be true to yourself. Saturn's still a major player this year, as Saturn is in Scorpio. It's in a water sign. You're a water sign. But Saturn's going through a sector. It's a trine energy to you, and it represents getting serious about what brings you joy. Really getting serious about that. What is your joy in life? By the end of April, we have the solar eclipse in Taurus, and this is the last solar eclipse in Taurus that we will have until 2022. So where is it happening? It's happening in an angle to you that represents friends. So something sudden could come up in April where a friend moves away, or you could get a job and you might move away, or you change. So or that somebody comes back, but there's this opening of insight around friendship that is part of this whole major thing of transformations, you transforming yourself, and therefore transformations that you have with the relationships in your life, a change in the context, growing yourself, taking opportunity yourself, really coming out of yourself and coming into your own, understanding your feelings and getting in touch with them, and being willing to, from a deep level, kind of fight through or work through whatever stuff is there, and to be authentically yourself and do what feels authentically right for you this lifetime. Whatever that is, whether you want to call it your job, whether you want to call it your career, whether it's something you want to do for a hobby, but to be able to break free from an old mold and stand out there and really feel you're in your own skin and you are being true and faithful to yourself.